Good morning. Today is Monday, April 22nd, 2024. We started this year saying that we expected a meaningful pullback in the stock market the first half of this year. The past 2 weeks in the markets have been tough, with those markets pulling back. How much further do we have to go? Well, I invite you to join us this Thursday for our full answer. This week, Thursday, is our next monthly capital markets update and outlook. We will be live in person at our office and online on our website and various different social media pages. This is your opportunity to look over our shoulder, get an objective review of the positives, the headwinds, and what we think it means for the future. You can get all the details and RSVP on our website. Again, that address, www.investwithccg.com. Next, tax season is over. Are you happy with how your tax return turned out? The tax laws are constantly changing, and with change comes opportunity. One of our goals is to help you minimize taxes over your lifetime. This requires looking at opportunities throughout the year and asking the question, what do we want next year's tax return to look like? Last year is over. There's nothing we can do to impact your taxes. What we can do, though, is look at ideas and opportunities this year and take control over what next year's tax return looks like. And we want to make this as easy for you as possible. All you need to do is get us an electronic copy of your most recent tax return. You can upload it to your online vault in either your dashboard or your Clear One online account. You're also welcome to reach out to our office to discuss how to get us that copy as well. Ideally, we need the original PDF file that you received from your CPA or otherwise. And a friendly reminder, please do not email your tax returns to us directly. They contain far too sensitive data for you to risk out there in email land. Next up on that topic, we have complimentary shredding this week. So in a continuing effort to help protect you, we invite you to participate in our Capital Cleanup Complimentary Shredding Month. Throughout the month of May, you are invited to bring your unwanted and unneeded documents to our office, and we will take care of shredding them for you. It's that easy. Not sure what documents to keep and what documents to toss? Well, we put together a handy keep it or toss it guide to help you. You can get a complimentary copy by going to our website. So again, bring your unwanted and unneeded documents to our offices anytime during the month of May. Normal office hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then wrap it up on May 31st. You can join us for a shred party from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Join us for an open house at our office where you can bring your shredding, enjoy lunch, and we'll have different ideas for you for staying organized and protected and more. So just head on over to the website, drop in your RSVP so we can plan accordingly for you. We hope to see you at that open house. All right, looking at the markets last week, stocks fell for a third straight week as Fed Chair Jerome Powell's mixed but upbeat message could not offset the anxiety caused by the Middle East conflict. I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and then we'll take a closer look at what happened last week. Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update. The Dow Jones Industrials Average was the only green last week, and it wasn't much. It ended the week positive by 0.01%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 pulled back 3.05%. The NASDAQ Composite Index, that tech-heavy index, was down 5.52% for the week, and the MSCI EAFE Index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, was in the red, 2.33%. The 10-year Treasury yield rose to 4.62%, an increase of 4.3% from just a month ago. Markets began the week rattled by further escalation in the Middle East over the weekend. A bit of good news punctuated an otherwise sour Monday as stronger than expected retail sales report showed consumers were spending despite rising inflation. On Tuesday, remarks from Fed Chair Jerome Powell indicated a shift in thinking from being confident to not so confident about interest rate cuts in 2024. He said rates might need to stay higher until the Fed meets their 2% inflation target. On Friday, the market saw further declines, but investors were somewhat reassured by the perception that Thursday's retaliatory actions in the Middle East were restricted in scope. When stocks are in a downtrend, it's important to keep perspective and realize that markets move in cycles. Here are a few bright spots from last week, and perhaps some good news that may influence trading in the week ahead. Number one, while Chair Powell said last week that the Fed may keep rates higher for longer, he also said the Fed does not intend to raise rates for now. Number two, despite inflation concerns, individuals were in a spending mood in March. Retail sales increased 0.7% for the month, more than twice the consensus forecast. And then lastly, earnings season picks up during the next 4 weeks. For the week ending April 26th, more than 800 companies will give updates on business conditions. As always, we will continue to keep our finger on the pulse of what's really going on in both the economy and the different investment markets. This week's key economic data and news that we are watching includes tomorrow, Tuesday, we get the PMI composite and new home sales. Wednesday, we get the EIA petroleum status report, as well as a report on durable goods and the survey of business uncertainty. Thursday, we get a look at GDP, or gross domestic product. Also have a look at international trade in goods, that's the advanced estimate, as well as a look at jobless claims and pending home sales. And then wrapping up the week on Friday, we get a look at personal income and outlays, as well as consumer sentiment. Of course, with Smart Mix, we primarily invest in individual stocks, cutting out the many hidden costs that can be found in today's investment products. As I said, earnings season is getting underway. We've got a lot of companies that we're keeping an eye on, as you can see here on the list on the screen. Got a lot of tech companies reporting this week, so it'll be very interesting to see how those tech companies report after a pretty rough week last week. As always, you can learn about our low-cost, fully transparent, and personalized approach at smartmixportfolios.com. And then lastly, at 2 p.m. Central today, I will be sending out our full update for the week. This update includes more than what I talked about here this morning, including our very popular weekly tax tip. This week's tax tip, we answer the question, can you claim the child tax credit for other dependents? So if you have other dependents, or if you know someone who has other dependents, you want to pay special attention to this week's tax tip. So pay attention, forward it to your friends, family, anybody that you think may find this of value. You could be doing them a big favor. If you're not getting this email and you would like it, you may subscribe at our website, www.investwithccg.com. And then lastly, I hope to see you in office or online on Thursday for our monthly check-in. Again, you can head on over to the website for all the details and to RSVP. Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.